Good morning, everybody. We're back with our final division, the the NFC West. Yes, comprised of Arizona, the Rams, the Niners, and the Seattle Seahawks. We start, of course, alphabetically with Arizona Cardinals and their new head coach, Jonathan Gannon, who is a defensive coordinator coming from Philadelphia. We got Kyler Murray is out. I doubt that Kyler will play again for the Cardinals, and I say that because of monetary reasons. If he plays, if he gets injured, a lot of questions come into play about how much they owe him. The number $92 million comes into play. I doubt that he plays again for this team. They will, of course, have to compensate him something, but not the full boat. They had 4 wins last year. They just made some cuts. Colt McCoy, which is their best quarterback, obviously a career backup guy, but the best that they have at this point, they cut him. The over-under win total is 5. Last year they won 4. I'd make the total 2 or 3. So I'm betting it under. I already have done that. This is what you say a shit show. The Cardinals are clearly going to be in tanking mode. Not that the players will, because they're playing for contracts and they need their income, they need their jobs. But management, clearly, they're not building for this year. They're building for next year's draft, pick up some more pieces, and they'll probably get the #1 draft choice, which means they'll pick up a quarterback, whoever they think is healthy and the best at that point. And Kyler will move on. So this is there's not much to say here. They'll end up probably the worst team in football. I mean, they start on the road at Washington, and Washington's a full touchdown favorite, and nobody's going to say that Washington is a 7-point favorite over anybody, but quite frankly, Washington is probably a 7-point favorite over this team, and justifiably. It's a mess, and it starts with ownership making bad decisions. They should have never paid Kyler. It was very obvious that Kyler is too small, prone to injury, and doesn't have a great passion for the game. When they have to write a contract that says he has to study, that's telling you, here's a guy that should be passionate and loving the fact that he's in the NFL, and they have to tell him to study. There's enough said right there. So I predict this team maybe, I mean, it's possible they could go the whole year and not win a game. And that would probably be, if you get the right odds, it's probably a bet you should make, because they're really not going to be favored over anybody. And asking them to lose every game is not that far of a stretch. So for me, it's Cardinals under win total, Cardinals not to win a game, and Cardinals probably to score the fewest points in the league. There are betting scenarios out there that you can make that bet. Anything Cardinals bad, that's what I'm betting. And we'll be back with something a little bit more positive in a little while.